We're only 2 episodes into the season so far. I know we have a lot to go, but you have managed in 2 episodes to avoid any drama, which is sort of, a huge accomplishment, I would say, in the Housewives world.
It'll come.
I was going to say, is it going to stay that way, or what can fans expect to see, the Vargas drama unfolding? What can we expect from you?
Well, it's interesting. When you first get to know someone, you're standoffish, at least I am. I observe. I want other personalities. So I think when the season kind of went on, I heard some things that they were saying about me, and it was like, what? What? Like, this thing just, like, I would hear left and right, like, she said, what? I'm a what? I'm a bullshit. I'm full of, I'm a gold digger. Oh, this is awesome. Can't wait for the season. So I think as the time went on, I just kind of snapped back a little bit, and then eventually I put them in their place. So
I don't doubt that you absolutely put people in their place. That's why you're a good housewife after all. You mentioned your vodka, and we know that Bronwyn, especially this season, has been so open about her struggles with alcohol. She comes out as an alcoholic. Episode 1.
Yeah.
Does that cause any friction between the two of you? Are you sort of able to be as free as you are while also being friends with her at the same time?
Well, ultimately her vice was tequila. So I thought I was pretty safe with vodka.
Yes.
She hasn't said anything, but I'm sure that there is some friction because she has a personality that is completely polar opposite of me. And so during this season, I learned this, and I want to help her, and I don't want to enable her, but I want to kind of help her because I've had some issues with addiction in my family, with my sister and everything. And so I saw this wonderful woman hurting, and I wanted to help her, but then I'm thinking, but I also want to launch my vodka. I got priorities, whatever.
You want to be helpful, but you also want to make a little money in the meantime.
Yeah, I mean, life after divorce can't be that bad.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. But, speaking of drama, sort of, you mentioned you're the type of person that likes to sit back, kind of figure everyone else out before you draw any opinions. Did you go into the season, thinking that you were going to be a peacemaker between some ladies if things broke out, or did you kind of figure you were going to shake things up, kind of from jump?
No. I'm one of 5 immediate children and 3 step, and I'm a mediator.
Yeah.
And I, run a company. I'm always trying to solve the issue in the most polite, respectable way possible. So when I met these ladies, I'm like, what the is going on? Like, I couldn't understand what was happening half the time. And so I just kind of was shocked for a while. And then I realized I can get into this. Oh yeah, now I understand why they say housewives.
Yeah.
And now I understand why they all drink.
Of it.
Yeah.
Well, I got to ask, Elizabeth, do you get along with all of the ladies? Is there anyone you're not so close to that you can talk about?
I get along with all of them, but there's a couple of them that don't have a great personality that I don't really get too tight with. For instance, Bronwyn, because she's got a lot going on. I really get along. I really enjoy her personality. I like to hang out with her personally off camera. I think she's a wonderful person, but she has so many issues that trigger me with my sister and everything going on. I can't really hang out with her too much because it really hurts my heart to see her going through what she's going through, and there's nothing I can do about it. So I have to kind of stay back a little bit and protect myself because she's got a lot going on.
Well, speaking of that, there is a lot going on in the OC. And in the preview for this week's episode, we see Bronwyn storming out of a party screaming, "F you, Gina." I mean, what can you tell us about that? What's going on?
Well, okay, let's back up. This is like the first time I've actually really hung out in a group event with these ladies. And all of a sudden, Bronwyn's whirlwind comes in like a tornado out of nowhere. You've got Gina, running up going, basically, you got Shannon calling Bronwyn out. I'm like, I feel like I'm in my own life soap opera. I'm telling Jimmy, I'm like, do we run or do we just drink some vodka or tequila?
Vodka, you're drinking vodka.
I'm drinking vodka, but it was just like insane. And then, Emily's all quiet and being sophisticated. And I'm like, and these people around us were just like, holy mother of what is going on?
I can only imagine the season is going to get more and more exciting as the episodes trek on. Elizabeth, thank you so much for stopping by and for chatting with me. I honestly am so excited to see you on my TV screen and in the OC.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Don't miss the Real Housewives of Orange County Wednesdays at 9, 8 Central on Bravo. This season is a doozy.